We don't typically do stories about our competition. That's fair to say. We're going to make an exception today, though. The Scholastic Kids Press is an award-winning international journalism program where a select few youngsters, ages 10 to 14, actually report the news.
Well, you know what? This year, one lucky and talented child was selected from our area, and Brooke talked with this young journalist.
I sure did. Good morning to the both of you. Just a little something to make you smile this morning. It's all about seeing the world through a kid's eyes. And I got to sit down and talk with the newest and likely youngest local reporter in Southern California. And let me tell you, this kid is a star.
안녕하세요. 저는 Scholastic Kid Reporter입니다. Marhaban, ismi Aiden An, a Scholastic Kid Reporter. Hello, my name is Aiden, and I'm a Scholastic Kid Reporter.
Meet Aiden An. In all 3 languages he speaks. This incredibly smart 12-year-old is one of the newest members of the Scholastic Kids Press, as says his business card.
I wanted to, as a reporter, kind of spread inspirational messages to others and spread hope, especially because I've noticed that a lot of things are currently occurring that are very saddening.
Aiden tells me he most likes to write about people in small communities who are trying to help this world become a better place.
He's very brilliant and precocious and thoughtful, and he looks at all of the angles and sees what is going to inspire his peers. He talks with everyone around him.
Suzanne McCabe is Aiden's editor. She says the Scholastic Kids Press started back in 2000 as a way to get kids engaged in presidential elections. It's grown from that as the children she meets seem to get smarter each year.
I've noticed this fall in particular, where we've had a lot of really tough, sad, difficult news, kids are doing what they can to bring positive stories and to bring hope to our readers, which I think so thoughtful.
Suzanne tells me they choose about 25 kids each year out of hundreds of applications from around the world. Aiden is the only kid picked from the LA area this year. And not only do these kids learn critical thinking skills and how to write a solid story, the work does wonders for their confidence.
Sometimes at the beginning, the kids are shy. One was crying even. But by the end, they absolutely are just filled with joy and confidence about what they can do next. We're just very excited to have our young people talking to adults and learning about the world they're going to inherit, because we're hoping they're going to solve a lot of the problems.
How about that? Suzanne tells me many of the Scholastic Kid reporters actually do go on and try to solve, some problems we have out there, having successful careers in journalism, with some former kid reporters actually right now working for major networks and newspapers.
Wow. Yeah. I loved how many languages that young man spoke.
I know, and he's learning Arabic just because he wants to.
Okay. Wow.
Because it's so easy.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
I wish there were programs like this when I was growing up.
Same.
Very seldom is there a story. I mean, I really like the stories that I get to tell, but I'm telling you, I just sat there like this the whole time.
Oh.
Just grinning so big, and I look back at my photographer, Steve, and he was smiling all we were it was just a really good morning.
How long have you wanted to be in this business?
You know what's so weird? I think about that all the time. I don't have some amazing, this is when I knew. I cannot remember what made me walk into our journalism college and take the entry course, the entry quiz. I don't remember what made me do that. It's just super weird.
Yeah. How about you guys?
I haven't always had these dreams.
I stumbled into it. I went to college and double majored in Newhouse School of Communications in Syracuse. Once I knew they were so well known for the program, I didn't even go there for that. So it kind of just happened.
It just kind of happened.
Yeah.
I do always say, though, it was just meant to be. I was raised by my grandparents, who are a lot older than your average. My grandpa was born in 1918. My grandma was born in 1921.
Oh, wow.
And listen, elderly people like the news.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. The news. They like to read the paper.
Yes,
so I grew up, the news was always on, News on 6 out of Tulsa. And so a shout out to our meteorologist, always saving us from those tornadoes. But yeah, just watching the news and reading the paper. And so I've always liked it.
It was meant to be.
Yep, early exposure.
That's right. I couldn't stop talking in class. So
it paid off. It paid off. Yes.
And look where we all are today at this table.